With all the talk so far in 2024 surrounding around the brand new Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke range of drivers, I wanted to bring you a video of some golf clubs from the range that will potentially help your game more, and you may not have even thought to test these bad boys and put them in the bag. Introducing the brand new Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke Triple Diamond Fairway Woods. Now I have these in both the 3 fairway wood. As you can see, this is the adjustable version. We have an adjustable neck where you can change the face angle, you can change the loft. We also have the 5 wood version, which is brand new to me. I've never tried a triple diamond 5 wood, and I for one am mega excited to test this today. We're going to test it out here on the golf course, and we're going to test it on the Golf Zone simulator inside for numbers. We're going to compare them and see which one you could potentially have in your bag for 2024 that could help you hit more fairways, hit longer tee shots, and generally lower those scores. Okay, we'll kick things off with the Triple Diamond 3 wood, and for me, I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. I was a huge fan of the Triple Diamond 3 wood last year, and this is just a nice innovation. You'll see that forward weighting. That's what this golf club is designed to do, to bring CG forward and lower that spin rate. It's a gorgeous looking head, a gorgeous shaped head. One thing I'm not overly fond of, and I said this on the driver review, I'm not fond of that kind of marking on the heel there. For me, that doesn't need to be there. This is supposed to be a nice sleek looking club, but I promise that's the last I'll mention of that. Okay, this is always a difficult fairway to hit, so this isn't supposed to be a mega forgiving fairway wood, but I do feel like it could potentially work for more golfers than you think. For example, that felt absolutely remarkable. It's a lovely fade down the middle of that fairway. Really nice turf interaction. One of the things you'll see on these fairway woods is a little bit kind of V-steel-esque sole. I really think that helps the club glide through the turf a little bit. That shot was off the deck. It was a lovely low launching ball flight. Now, versatility really is the name of the game when it comes to the Triple Diamond range, and I think the Triple Diamond range, because it used to be a tour only product, is almost a little bit of a forgotten range for a lot of golfers. I still think there's an element of forgiveness in these clubs. We do feature that brand new AI designed smart face, which is designed to help you get a little bit more ball speed around the face and generally have more sweet spots. How much of that's true, I don't know, but what I can tell you is that first shot felt gorgeous. So we've had the nice low peeling fade. Can we hit the gorgeous high towering 3 wood? Yes, we can. That's 2 for 2, and that's the exact ball flight that I want to hit this year. Just a lovely peeling fade, and that's gone a lot better than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed that. Let's go one more. Let's see if we can hit a real low kind of knuckleball flight with this club. This is generally what the Triple Diamond range is for, and this is what I really enjoy about it. Not only the feel and sound, but the ability to hit hopefully a shot a little bit like this. Oh, stop it. Stop it. That's 3 for 3, and that was incredibly enjoyable. That's a couple of shots with the 3 wood. Let's go 5 wood now. Like I mentioned, the 5 wood doesn't feature the adjustability, so you can't crank the loft down, you can't change the face angle, but it does look like a gorgeous head design. It really does match the 3 wood nicely. Will a lot of golfers have both these clubs in the bag? I'm not so sure, but one thing I'm sure of is this would be a lovely addition to a lot of people's bag. You can see it does look a little bit more plain with that fixed hosel, but at 18 degrees, I think a lot of golfers would potentially benefit from having this over a 3 wood, because I think that 3 wood might be getting close to driver numbers, and this might well be a club that just separates the bag in gapping nicely. It looks stunning. It's a really nice rounded shape on this. There's going to be plenty of gear effect if you get it out the toe or the heel. How much higher does this launch? A lot higher, and I think that is reined back. I think that's going to be 20 yards short of the 3 wood, which I quite like. It's doing its job. It's not designed to be a low spin 5 wood that's just an absolute knuckleball. I do think it's kind of missing that adjustability. I would love to be able to kind of crank this up to a 7 wood and on its day crank it down to closer to a 3 wood. It's going to have a shorter shaft in here, so you're not going to get the ball speed or the club head speed that you will get with the 3 wood. But certainly I think I would love the option to be able to do that. You can see we've had a little bit cleaner turf interaction with the 5 wood, and that's glided through the turf really nicely for that gorgeous ball flight that you saw on screen a few moments ago. And that is probably more important with the 5 wood than it would be a 3 wood, because you're going to have a little bit more turf interaction. You're going to be hitting ever so slightly more down on this than you are the 3 wood, just because it's got a little bit more loft on it and it is a little bit shorter in your shaft. I'm going to try this from a couple of bad lies today as well, and just see if that new sole design really does help us with turf interaction and launching shots from more difficult lies. Same again, we're going to move the ball back in the stance a little bit, see if we can play a nice mid-flighted one. So easy to launch. For a triple diamond product with the weighting at the front, I'm astounded as to how easy that is to get the ball up into the air. Again, we've got a little bit more turf interaction. I quite like that. If ever you see some of the best ball strikers in the world hit fairway woods, 5 woods especially, you're going to get a little bit of turf interaction. That's fine. That is what you want. Can we play a stinger with this? Because if the 5 wood's as versatile as the 3 wood, you might well want both of these in the bag, especially if you're in the market for a full set of new fairway woods. Right, stinger. I think for a 5 wood that is low, isn't it? I certainly don't think it's as low as the 3 wood was, but again, looking at that turf, very, very enjoyable. Guys, let's jump inside, let's see what the differences are for the numbers with these clubs, then let's test them from some rather difficult lies, because although that was off the deck, it is still a nicely manicured, pristine tee, even in January here in the UK. I must say as well, that's 6 fairways hit on this opening hole. Now, for me, I struggle to hit this fairway, and I always try and hit driver. This is the point of this video. Should more people be trying these clubs for off-the-tee replacements, for certain shots that you just struggle with? Let's find out by checking out the numbers in the studio, then we'll get back out here. And so guys, I hit the 3 wood and the 5 wood of the Triple Diamond Paradigm AI Smoke fairway woods in the simulator, and actually really enjoyed the ball flights I was getting. I enjoyed how easy it was to launch them, and personally I really enjoyed the feel as well. So as you can see, I tested the 5 wood after the 3 wood, and it just seemed easier to launch. Obviously that's because it's a shorter shaft and it's more lofted, but it actually felt like it came off, well, very fiery, as you can see here. That is frightening for a 5 wood. That is ridiculous. 257 yards, spinning at 1800. Although that knuckleball was more of a one-off, I was launching the 5 wood high and it was going a nice distance. As you can see here, numbers wise, ball speed, it was never going to get the same ball speed as the 3 wood because of the shaft length, and I was amazed in the spin rate difference. The 3 wood spinning almost at what a driver should be, but as you can see, 249 carry as opposed to 224 carry with the 5 wood. So I think these are split really nicely in the top end of the bag, and my driver would be around 270 to 275 carry. So these could quite easily find their way in my bag in 2024. So very interesting numbers there, and 2 very different golf clubs we have on our hands today. That's why I didn't just want to bring you a 3 wood video and then a 5 wood video. I wanted to do them together so you could see potentially which one might be best for you. You can see out here on the golf course, very happy with these groupings, especially with the front to back dispersion. We have the 5 woods obviously closer to us. It is very, very wet underfoot, so we can't really tell how far these balls have run. But the fact I've hit this fairway so many times, for me, is a massive tick in the box for these clubs. I mean, I haven't really had a warm-up or anything today either, so are they that difficult to get on with? Should you have the stigma of the Triple Diamond? Should Callaway have maybe gotten rid of that? Who knows? Let's test this 5 wood now from some doggy lies, some horrible lies, some lies where really you just want to try and move this ball forward a couple of 100 yards and see if it really is one of the best fairway woods for you of 2024. Yes, we're starting early with that. I found another one. Yes. Found it. I can't believe I found that. I thought that was a goner. I wonder where the other one is. We have lost one, but it's underground, I think. Must admit, it is nice when they're all grouped together like this, because you can sort of know where they are. If you didn't know where it had gone and you're looking underground, you'd have absolutely no chance. It's there! It's there, the final one. Look at that. Wow. Okay guys, as you can see, we have 3 very different lies here, and this is where I really want to put this 5 wood to the test. I got the 5 wood out first time. You know, when you have loads of the same head cover, I always picking out for ages. Little wins, guys, little wins. If you are new here, by the way, make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're not new here and you're yet to subscribe, come on guys, I've put it on the wrong head cover. That could be a huge problem. But it's just another kind of look to see how good this really does look. This might go in my bag, you know, because I really, really love a low spin 3 wood that you can hit high, you can hit low, and you can shape. I feel like it's ticking all the boxes. Would this go in the bag? You see, so many of the world's top players still use a 5 wood and a 7 wood. Tiger is an absolute dab hand with a 5 wood, isn't he? But then again, I guess Tiger's a dab hand with most things. Right, this could get messy, quite wet. The first one sat down massively. The second one is a little bit better. The third one's not much better. All I'm looking for here is a good ball flight, plenty of ball speed, and for these balls to progress up there by about 200. that has come out unbelievably well. And what I want to draw your attention to here is not only how high that ball's gone and how straight I've managed to keep it, but this turf interaction for this new renowned sole camber, I think is really helping. That is so reminiscent of V-Steel technology. They haven't really named it though. I don't know if they're just trying to like not go near the whole V-Steel thing, but that could be a bit of a game changer in my opinion for people who hit a lot of balls out of the rough, but they want to go a long way. So there's no excuses now, because that was the worst lie of the lot. Can we get these balls all close together up there? Because consistency is key here. That's gone even higher, that's even better. Lovely fade back again. I love the ball flight I'm getting with these. That one will probably be lost in the fairway. That one's gone deep underground. Again, I'm gonna, you know what, I'll show you. This is the turf interaction I'm talking about. It's wet underfoot, it's boggy, you can see where I've been stood, but it's not really affected my interaction with the ground there. The club's done exactly what I want it to do, and it really has worked nicely for me. This, I think, could be a really, really good tool for a lot of golfers. I know I keep saying that, but sometimes the best golf clubs do the work in the dirt. And as you can see here, that's exactly what this triple diamond 5 wood is doing. Right, let's see if we can keep these all really close together now. Same shot, high fade. I've pulled that one a bit. Felt myself come a little bit over there. I've shut that face down. That's gone in the trees. That might be a lost ball. Nothing's perfect. That was human error, pilot error, doing the work in the dirt. Let's get down there and see if we can. Looks like Gary Martin when he's had a haircut. Let's get down there and let's see if we can find those balls and see just how well they've performed out of the rough. All right, Gaz. Now I'm also going to admit, I don't mind the white head covers, but just not today. Like these, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't have really brought these out today. We're doing a lot of filming with the new Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke range, and I feel like these covers could well not look as good as they do now in an hour's time. But they'll wash. Stupidly and really annoyingly, I do have a towel in the car as well, and I haven't brought it today. Today is certainly a day you would want a towel, or 2 towels and a sponge. Good news though, I can see 2 of the balls and they are bang smack where I wanted them, in the middle of that fairway. I feel like one of them's semi-underground, but that's okay. And the third one, we'll have a look, but I'm not holding out much hope. Again, pilot error, no club's perfect. Guys, if you enjoyed this, smash that subscribe button below. Let me know, are these clubs you would be thinking about for this year? I'm really impressed with them, really impressed with the consistency and the versatility. And to be honest, probably an element of the forgiveness, because those shots out the rough, you've got no right advancing it this far up the hole. Guys, thanks for watching, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you, I can see it. We've not lost one. Buzzing. Yeah, we'll go and pick that up. Never leave a soldier behind, especially not at Kirkland.